Probably should have tested this now that I think about it. Anyway, hi. I should be back. I'm going to go listen to myself now. Because that's a bad idea, actually. That is a really bad idea to go listen to myself. I really shouldn't listen to myself. Ooh! Ah, so I have up here all the wonderful information about the YouTube streaming, the YouTube studio and all that. It's wonderful. I can see everything. We're going to get into the actual video very soon. But first, after I find the link to this, I can't find the link to this. I was going to also quickly put up some tags because, you know, this is the video about trains and stuff. No, I don't want to X my stream. No. What are you talking about? Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of ice cream. Yeah, now? Yes, so I'm back to Immersive Railroading. I've essentially went in and I made checks of thingamajiggies, and I definitely made sure that everything is working perfectly fine. Fingers crossed. Wow, I can hear myself. That probably means you can hear me. Oh, that probably sounded really weird. Don't worry. Technical difficulties. They're wonderful. Anyway, before we jump straight into the game, I'm going to quickly get rid of that. Hey. The game's already running in the background, which, ooh boy, I don't know if that's good or not. No, mute me. There we go. I kind of still wanted to have the little thingy up so I could see you all. Why can't I go back to that? Let me go back to that. I want to see the chat. I want to see the chat to be able to respond to the things that come in the chat. If it doesn't delete it again, I don't know why. There was someone who chatted last time and it deleted their comments. I don't know why. Really weird, but you know, I'm not YouTube. I can't read all their minds. Their minds are very weird. You know? There we go. I am live. I can see the chat. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful morning in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Anyway. So, yes, I'm back to Immersive Railroading, which, as you can see, lovely morning. I've already changed the time. And, yeah, still not the best frames, but, you know, it's not the worst. I've had worse. I've had way worse. But yes, so I originally had an idea that I was going to just start over there and the train was going to come running by, but, yeah, that's not going to happen. Anyway, yeah, so I may have extended the track. I may have also started testing with other track. I've went and got resource packs so I can now have these lovely rails here. Or I was thinking about maybe doing this. There was another one, but I don't have it. But yeah. This track here actually puts this gravel stuff underneath, so I don't have to do with the system. It also makes it fit against the ground nicely. And if you do it bigger, it actually curves down. Come on. Oh, idea. Now, I think there's sound. I don't know if there's sound. I can see that the thingamajiggy is moving. Alright, let's get those out of the tunnel first. Oh, that would help if I was in the right right thing. Yes, now we're at the tunnel. The tunnel's back there. I have to make that look like a real tunnel. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to make it a stone tunnel, and I've been informed that yes, there's sound. Thank you to Matthew the Mage. Alright, so now we're going to just keep moving forward. Get this out of the tunnel a bit, you know. This went away in one of my test worlds. I don't know why it's back. I have a suspicion. I'm gonna test that out later. But for right now, the big thing that I'm wanting to do today is I've built all this track here. There's a tunnel now, there's these straight stretches, there's a curve and a switch, and then you got this. You got this long bit of stretch here, and it's a bridge. It's essentially a bridge. Now, one of the things I've realized since I've played is that one of the resource packs that I've added in actually adds its own bridges, but the issue is I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like the ability of building my own, so we're going to do that a bit. So we're just going to go ahead and stop this here. Yes, yes, yes. I do think I filled it up, right? The moment where I'm like, did I? Yes, okay. Alright. Now, I was thinking pretty hard about what I wanted to do here for this. I think we're going to need some stone. No, not stone. Stone bricks. That's what I want. Gonna use some of these stone slabs, some stone bricks, and stone stairs. That briefly said acacia stairs, you well saw it. Alright. Normally what I do is I use normal stone to block this all off. I like the idea of building abutments. Abutments is that famous word that you don't know, but you've probably heard once when you were kind of falling asleep in history class. I don't know why you would have heard it in history class, but you know, maybe you did. Abutments are essentially the end pieces of a bridge. They are going to be that piece at the end that holds the bridge up when it's just a smaller, like, woo! So it's going to be kind of like this piece. So the bridge here, the piece here underneath, that keeps it kind of up. Not supports, mind you. These are abutments that are at the very end, next to the ground. Trust me, what I already built probably looks a lot like something you have seen before when you're out in the world and you see a bridge. You've probably seen these. See? An abutment. Ta-da! Now, the main reason I'm doing that is because I am also going to be building supports for this bridge, as well as kind of expanding on it potentially. Because what I had the idea for was that we would do these essentially spanner type idea. And then over here, over the water itself, we're gonna need a little bit of a bit more out like that. And a bit more out like this. And just going to increase this. Now, normally what I like to do for things like these is I would have, like, supports underneath them for each side to kind of give an idea of what it's going to look like. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of get the idea out there. Mainly because I've been having issues. I started doing a lot of tests to see what looks good for the bridge. Here's a weird thing. 1.12.2... missing a lot of fucking stuff. This is a very old version of Minecraft. It does not have all the pretty stuff, and because of that, it does mean that there is a lot of stuff missing, which means we have to kind of play around a bit more to kind of make things work. So for example, now that I'm done with that, let's get rid of all this here. Where are my stilts? Essentially my stilts. They're in here. I'm gonna use the nether brick fence for this. Gonna put one here, and where's the concrete? Light gray concrete. Now we're gonna build another one. Another one. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extend this square out. Actually, no, we're going to do that. There. Looks a little weird. That's the hard part with doing stuff like this. Extend this up and we'll just do the one. Cool. That looks a tad better. Not what I wanted at all, but it works a tad better. Alright. Now, I want to do a truss here. Truss bridge, essentially, I use the stone bricks for because I feel like they work a little bit better for what I'm wanting. Now, if my math from earlier is correct, I need to go up 9. So we're at 2, technically 3, I think, is what I think I originally counted the bottom step. 4. Oh, you may have noticed I've also put in a mod that allows there to be excess background sounds, which is frustrating when you don't see birds at the moment, because this is an older version of Minecraft that doesn't have birds yet. Old stuff. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're probably high enough to go over the locomotive, but the issue that I've learned is there are the ability to have larger cars in here. Larger rolling stock means that you need to have a higher allowance. Now, how high? Well, let's get right to that. I've also downloaded some new rolling stock and everything. So here, we're going to use a auto level to give you an idea. So now, ta-da! Yeah, I've actually got right to it right now. That is how high it has to be to get over this auto level. Which for the other taller train cars, usually it's about a block below this. But in my opinion, it's always to be safe than sorry. And this is the highest train car I've been able to find in the entire mod pack area. So, thank you. What is it called? Tri-level? Auto rack tri-level? Essentially, it's a vehicle carrier. They put cars on it. That's usually what you see when you watch them go down the track, is whenever you see those, that is a train car filled with automobiles. Yeah. It's ironic that in the United States, railroads fell so out of favor because we still use them so heavily. It's how we get our cars. It's how we move our planes. It's how we move our nuclear arsenal. I mean, wait, what? I said nothing. Anyway. I'm going to start over here now. It's going to be a short one. So 1, 2, 3. I kind of found that if I do one here, it looks okay. It kind of makes it look like there's a support here also keeping the bridge together. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does sometimes upset me that we can't do, like... There we are. Okay. It's not the prettiest, but it works for the tiny bit of space that we have. Right now, it's pretty dark for you guys, but don't worry. Daylight will come very soon. It always does. It's both the worst and the best time of day. Uh-oh. Oh no. So, according to YouTube, you might experience buffering. So, aha! Alright, we're gonna quickly grab some of this. I'm just gonna extend this a little bit more. Just to kind of let the bridge have a little bit more room to breathe. Because, you know, this is supposed to be... Truss bridges are usually used for situations like this, where you're going over kind of small bits. They can be extremely large, actually. Yes, I think there is... What's the most famous truss bridge I can think of right now? Kind of actually like the George Washington Bridge in New York, if you ever look at that. That thing is gigantic, but it's all a truss bridge, technically. This one is a bit smaller than that. We're not building the George Washington Bridge. Trust me, there's no toll road on this. But it still follows some of the same principles of we're using trusses to hold the bridge up. And it usually spans between supports, which is what we saw over there. And I'm going to put more down after this. Gonna have to fix that. Probably would have been a great idea to maybe have counted. Whoops. Just like that, I actually messed that up. Whoops, I am messing this all up. It is wonderful. Oh my goodness. That looks about right. Okay. Oh no, how did I do this? 1, 2. 1, 2. No, that was right. What? How is that right? What? Nope, nope, nope. The other one was right. The other one was right. There we are. That explains everything. Fixed. I did a dummy. That explains a lot. That explains absolutely a freaking lot. I am really just... Boy. Alright. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 here, so 5 is the midway point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to quickly redo these for a second. Give me 1 second. We're just going to take this out, take that out, take that out. Just take this out of the ball game. Take this out of the crowd. Buy me some sorry, wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so essentially this middle piece has to have a double thick cable. See? Double thick. Alright, and what we're going to do now is we're going to do this and this and this Bada bing. Bada boom. Whoosha. Yes, Kim Possible, I know. Anyway. Not what I wanted, but it's close enough. That's actually pretty damn close. There we are. That's a bit better. Yeah, there we are. I'll keep it that way. And now, repeat. Actually, I have an idea. It's cheating. No, no. I'm not gonna cheat. Not gonna cheat this time. I'll cheat soon enough. Wait, what? Alright, so there. There. Bada bang. Also, yeah, I need to be able to do that. It's not the prettiest, but it's also not the worst. I have absolutely done worse designs. I think I've started using other materials for these types of bridges only because later versions of Minecraft actually included other materials that I could use. This is just what I have now, and it works. It kind of works. You know? Sometimes you gotta work with what you got. And right now, this is what I got. Alright. Man, I wish I could put a block between blocks, because I could absolutely see putting like a block there. Anyway. Just gonna build this here. Now, the idea that I originally had for this section here, before the bridge, sadly, all my tests haven't turned out that well. They actually have turned out looking pretty fucking nightmarish. So we're not gonna do that. I think I'm going to do something else. Going to keep essentially this, what do I want to call it? Design that I had in my head, but I'm going to change it up a little bit. Oh, hello. The birds chirping and the early morning sunrise is putting me to sleep. That is scary, because that is just scary. Come on. Let's be honest here. We all know how that's going to go. There we go. There we go. Bada boom. Bada bing. And bada pow. Now, I need to make sure where I put these. I'm pretty sure I put them under, yes, this side. Because I want to mirror it now. So we're going to put them here. And now, I can't place blocks, it seems. I cannot just, I am, wow, I am that off. Yes, there we go. That is correct. now we step back, and I forgot something. As we were moving back, I realized what I had forgot. I was like, ta-da! I forgot something. Shh, don't tell them. Maybe they won't notice. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da! Alright, now for the other thing that I want to do, we're going to need to use a bit of help because this isn't going to be easy. Man, that was so hard. And 1, 2. Ugh. Damn, that was so tough. I can't believe it. I'm bushed. I'm bushed, guys. I'm just tired. I'm so tired. Alright, just gonna do that there, just gonna do boom, boom. Oh, it's so hard. Man, that took what, like 2 seconds. It took 2 seconds. It's so hard. It took so long. You know. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get rid of those because I don't like how that looks. So both sides, we're just going to remove that last block. That's better. So the bridge ends literally on the support, so that's perfectly fine. That's fine. All right, now we're going to get to the part that is actually kind of time consuming. Sort of. We need... I think I decided... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Spruce? Did I decide spruce? I think I decided on spruce. Spruce it is. So... yes. Oh no! I fell off. Hi, locomotive. Just gonna go here and we go back 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 and just shake the tushy, shake the tushy, shake the tushy, shake the tushy. I just about fell off the bridge. That's a mistake. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just oh. Ta-da! It's a trick. Anyway. I meant to do that. I absolutely meant to do that. You know how it is. We're just gonna keep going back. Just push the tushy all the way back. It's just gonna go all the way back here. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I've went all the way. I actually pretty much almost did. So, gonna quickly run back over here. And one more time. I wish the wood wouldn't squeak right there. That's a very bad place for it to squeak. It keeps squeaking on me. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Hi. Thank you for discovering my trick. That's a wonderful thing. Wonderful. I suppose we got a 10 out of 10 from the judges. It's wonderful. Alright, so now we need to look at our next thing. The bridge has been essentially now kind of laid out. We have our concrete here for the supports when we build the supports. We just need one last thing to kind of give it that underneath. It's a gray material that I've used on... I've used this material on... no, that's shiny. On 1.15 for a bridge. Now comes the hard part of finding it again. I don't think it's clay. That just sounds like Aiken. Okay, no clay Aiken jokes. No clay Aiken jokes. Even though I'm starting to smirk just thinking about it. Anyway. Oh, God. Is it not on here? Well, albeit it might not be on here. I typed steel. That's not at all what I meant, but cool. No. Iron. Yeah, you may know some stuff are from other things. I don't think that'll work, but I don't think it's gonna work the way I wanted it to. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Not how I thought it was going to. That's sad. Too bad. Next. I actually think I might just use the concrete, because even though I can't find the block, which I will try looking to see if I can find it later, because I swear there was a block that worked here better. Let's do... Where's my concretes? I want to do a dark gray, so we're going to use this gray here instead. Yeah, that's going to look better. We're going to use the dark gray for now, because old Minecraft. Gonna do this now. All the while, time is passing us by, and we have this very lovely mother truckin' sunset. Like, look at that thing. Look at it. It's gone. Too late. So sad. By the way, as I've mentioned in the description and everything else, I am using the SEUS Renewed shader, which I don't know if that's being worked on anymore. Okay. I kind of like that idea too. Instead of just having it be all the way across, just kind of destroying it a little bit. Like having that little gap there. Kind of like that. Alright. Now we're just going to get stuck on a block and have this too far over. Yes, I am. Just gonna have it too far over there, and it's not how far I wanted it. Uh-oh. Watch out for those fireflies. They're really cool. Like, Mojang, take notes. I want fireflies now. I just want to be wandering out in the middle of the mother truckin' fields and see a frickin' firefly, because that's kinda awesome. Okay. Just gonna quickly get rid of that. And fix my abutment. Yes, there we are. Now we have an abutment that actually fits. We actually have a bridge a bit. Alright, just now need to build these supports underneath it. How far? Sorry, Day, I need to set you to 0 because I need to be able to see, and I have no clue. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about every 10? We'll have 10 between it, and then we'll have these. Ta-da! Just remove these. Cool. See? And now we just go another 10, build more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I did my math right, that should be 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11 is where we're building it. Yes. Alright, we just want to put this here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. And one more time, because I don't think there will be many more after this. I think this is the last one. I don't think we'll be able to do another row after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's 11. We'll try and do another one, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit. I'm pretty sure this leads up actually to the bridge, which is like perfect. I could not plan that better on accident. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it pretty much lines up. Cool. Accidents. They work. And there you are. You can see already that the bridge is starting to come together. This actually is starting to look like a bridge. Which is funny because on board the train you won't see a damn thing. Much like you would be in real life. You just go across it. But everyone is outside. It's like, oh, look at it. Look at that support. Look at this bridge. Look at it. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Alright, so 10, right? Just double checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So now I just run to the other side of the bridge, and we're going to do that one more time. And kind of finish off over here, and then we get to the next part, which is extremely hard. We're going to start working on curves. Curves are not the easiest of things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curves are probably the thing I hate the most when it comes to building bridges, especially in Minecraft. Because Minecraft doesn't understand physics all the time, especially when you're trying to make a really pretty looking curve, especially if we're doing something like, well, the design we're doing here. This doesn't always translate over into the curve. Alright, gonna quickly do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, come on. Mother trucker ice cream. By the way, if your mother is a trucker, congrats to her. I did not know many people whose mothers were the trucker, but I do know that it is a hard job with lots of hours, and, you know, love your mother. If your mother is a trucker, love her. She's probably gonna need it, especially after those long trips. After having kind of lived that life when I was homeless, yeah, love your mother, truckers. There we are. There we go, there we go, there we go, and bada bing, bam, 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 bam. It's nice because it's raining, we're working under a bridge, so we're not getting rained on. It's wonderful. It's a win-win of a situation that normally you don't want to be in anyway. Trust me, it's not good to be out in the rain with your driving. Oh, wait. Nope. Well, in this case, you're not driving, you're just kind of in the cab. Beside the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, here's another thing that I always suggest. If you start a project and you have a mathematical situation for, like, building something, don't change it in the middle unless you plan to go back and redo it all. If you're doing something on a bridge and you have a mathematical equation for it, do it for the entire bridge. Even if you've decided you changed your mind, unless you're going to go back and redo all of it, do not do it. The issue is it will start looking weird if you don't have it measured out. Because real bridges, the supports are measured out. It is a science. I'm sorry, I just had a moment where I went, and this is Minecraft. Reminder, we're still playing Minecraft. Also, yes, my locomotive might be overfueled right now because I knew that I would not be there to refuel it all the time. If you don't constantly refuel it and you're have a steam locomotive, be warned. If it runs out of water, it will blow up. There are many occasions where that would happen in real life, and so they've simulated it in this mod. It blows up. Not in the face either, it just blows up. Now, here's the hard part, because technically the bridge still goes. It actually keeps going around this curve. And because it goes around this curve here, we need to translate what we've been doing to the curve. My best suggestion for that is usually see where the curve actually begins. Like, for example, here. Now that the curve has begun there, you move one extra block on this side. So use the interior for your building to kind of give you an idea of where you need to extend and such. Because now what I can do is to keep up with the design that we're doing. Do that. And this way the train won't cut through there at all, and it will look like it fits. Now the hard part is, if you start going around the 90-degree turn, you need to also start kind of moving your supports to match that. 1, 2, 3. I also move the parts underneath. If the rest of the bridge is moving, that should too, to kind of simulate the going around the curve and everything. Be careful if you are using the Better Builder wand like I am. If you misclick, you'll sometimes have an entire thing, like say I clicked and did that. Fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Good news is, this command is in with this mod, so if you have the Better Builder wand and you do this, boom, your last mistake is erased. Be careful, it only does your last mistake. So you want to be able to erase your last 2 mistakes, it has to be your last one. If you don't do it, best of luck, you have now to suffer with your mistakes. Alright. Where's the next bend? And I will do this for the opposite side, but for now, I'm just doing it here. Okay. No, not yet. And as you can see, it's just going to line up perfectly. And gives us that nice little like edge here. Ignore the lava at the bottom of the ravine. Trust me, ignore the bottom at the bottom of the ravine. It's not a good thing. Alright. I think I had just copied it without moving that over, so let me fix that. Cool. We're probably gonna have to there we go. Extend this afterwards, but for now I'm just keeping it in time. There we go. Now let's count and get our support in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a number 11 would be here. Interesting. Yeah, already it's kind of telling me we're gonna need to extend the other side a bit. Because if I can't put the 3 down, that means that the other side is a bit too short. Whoopsie. But as you can see, it's going around the curve. It's following the track. It's making the curve. It looks great. I am going to quickly try and copy it over here. You probably don't have to do this in real life, but I'm going to have to destroy a bit of a... There we are. There we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. There's bats flying around. Yep. There we are. As you can see now, that's all fitting correctly. It's actually looking like it should. I think it's this one here now. So just do this. Bam. No, wait. So it needs to come down. Here's the hard part about building next to a rock wall. It can definitely mess up some of your planning. I hope this works. I actually don't know if this side's going to work as well as the other one. I think it will, but I'm not sure. I've not tested it, so we'll find out together. And that will be horrifying as well as exciting. Save myself. I think that's right. I think that's right. So we're going to go ahead and count another 10, but I'm going to pull it out a bit. Just in case. That way, if we do have the track bend a little bit too much, we won't have to worry about being in the way. It's just simple math. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here. We're still not fully out of the curve, but we're also not fully in it. We are still kind of in a unique situation, though. Hi, that's not what I wanted. There we are. One, two. So this goes... There we are. It's kind of weird to now figure this out. Because now we're starting to get more into the curve. It's getting a bit harder to keep track of everything. We're in the heart right before the end. And the rain has lifted. The night has abated. And we have a bridge. I can't even joke about that. We have a bridge. Like, there's supports, there's abutments, as the sun rises, if I come over here and just stand next to the water, you can see we have a bridge. It's reflecting that's I'm not gonna lie, for having some issues with a block I was wanting to use not being there. Damn, that turned out good. Damn, that was not what I expected. Oh, that was not what I expected. Oh, I am very proud of that. I am very proud how that came up. All right. It really is. The renewed shaders by SEUS makes mornings and sunsets with Minecraft look so freaking amazing. Besides also making the water look freaking amazing and everything else. All right. Just gonna let it go and see how it looks. Probably should have set it for a higher speed, but there we go. Oh, sorry. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. No. My little short demo train to kind of give you an idea of what a freight train can look like, and kind of also based from all the different rolling stock from the normal game. But just gonna sit down here and just, you know, go fishing, I guess. Do I even have a fishing rod? The moment when you don't know where the fishing rods are. Oh, there it is. Yep. Just fishing. Come on. Bob. 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 Why aren't you bobbing? Am I seeing that? Are there like little splashes of water every now and then? What was that I just got? Oh, rotten flesh. Fuck you two. Oh, at the end of the last video I had to destroy the end of the train, so I had it still on there. Alright, so we're gonna go. We've now got the locomotive on the curve, so we can accurately tell how it fits with the curve. And oddly enough, look at that. It actually fits decently. Now there's only one other thing I can test to make sure that it works perfectly, but yeah, even the exterior here, this outside curve seems to be lining up. There's only one thing that it could be used. Oh, by the way, here's the, this is what's going to be the main line. It's going to be a double track area that's heading that way. I don't know where it's heading now. I don't know where it's going to right now, but I'll figure that out as we go along. I figure I'll end up probably building cities and stuff. But, alright. Gonna just kind of clean this up a bit more, and we'll see what's going on. First, I'm going to quickly check over something. So, gonna bump you over to here. My face. And, I do technically also have like a technical difficulty screen in case I need to just like run away or something. Oh no, something happened. Oh. But no, what happened actually, oddly enough, is my game is covering the screen, so I couldn't see if there's new text being typed up. So I'm moving my screen around so that I can still see what's being typed in the chat. Alright. So we're going to quickly jump back to here. Yes. Alright. So 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Oh. I did something stupid. I let go. So I also like that I'm using the spruce instead of the oak because the spruce stands out a tiny bit compared to the oak flooring, which if you want to think about it in the terms of like a theming situation of like the story of the world, and that essentially you would think that if they did have wood along the side of a bridge, for the railing, it's gonna be treated wood. It makes sense that it's gonna be darker than the wood they use. Same could be said for the bottom of the bridge, but we're gonna ignore that just because of theming. Alright, we're pretty much to the end here of the bridge. I'm gonna quickly start working on building the abutment here, because this side didn't have the abutment that the other one does. And now I think we're going to start running into the next issue, which is 1, 2. I'm actually going to do that there, because we're getting to the point now where the science is getting a little rocky. Like I said, don't break your science. The only time I would ever actually say break your science is on frickin' bridges of all things. These are going to be the things that are going to break any method that you develop. So be ready for kind of having to maybe rebuild things at the end or refigure things out. Now comes the hard part. I have actively... Oh, hello. I'm just falling. Don't mind me. Good news is I turned off the ability for breaking blocks underneath track to destroy track, just because it makes things harder, honestly. It really... Sure, it looks great when you're done, because you don't have to worry about any issues, but the issue that I have with it is you have to worry about other things. 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 2... 1, 1, 1... Okay, that looks like it could work really well. There we go. And now comes the next fun part. There we go. There we go. Ow, that's my head. Actually, that was my microphone. What am I saying? Okay. Oh no, wait, that works. Now we do that. And that. And that. And boom, boom. Ta-da! Cool, we have our abutment now. Only thing left to do really is I want to have another one of these in here. I'm actually going to do it, I think, 5 in. So cutting off the map that we have in half, just because it's a curve, and curves you usually need to have more supports on anyway. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, to make this fit, one, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5. That didn't work. Does this work? Yes, that works. Cool. Yeah, that works. Because now we have a situation where it's on a curve, so we kind of want to fit that curve design. And yeah, so that's halfway. I'm pretty sure the next one would be the bridge. Bump it up one. Nope, that doesn't work now. Yeah, no, the other one is the only way that works. Okay. Cool. So it just works that way. That works for me. Cool. And now we have an entire bridge here. We have a nice curving bridge that goes around. It is night, so it's going to be much harder for you to see that. But go ahead and emptying out my inventory bar. I'm pretty sure there's probably a button I can push to just boof that, but I don't know what it is at the moment. Alright. And we've already been going for a good half hour. I don't want to go too much more. Whoops. Too much more. I'm probably going to touch a little bit on what we're going to be doing next, which is pretty much going to involve I'm doing something different for the mainline bridge over here, but that's going to be the next big thing. Also, I don't remember if I had the switch finished at the time or not. We're going to go run the locomotive quickly through the switch, and I'm going to quickly set the time to morning and clear the weather because, oh my. Thank you. There we go. Already this looks very different than what we had saw yesterday when I finished the stream. And I do kind of want to show a little bit of the other locomotives and other things that I grabbed while getting ready for this. Alright. Gonna quickly check something. There we are, we're back. As the locomotive is now taking off a bit more. And I'm going to... Oh, that's what happened. The brakes came off. There we are, putting the brakes back on, bring the train to its stop. So, I have a few things I want to show off here. I want to show off the ability to couple and couple, as well as show off the switch. As you can see, the train comes through. It obviously comes through here. Oh, I've been wondering about this. Close. It's not as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting this to be a way harsher curve, but actually that's not bad. That's actually a pretty accurate, like, switch curve. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change one of the couplers. And we're going to, can I bring the locomotive forward anymore? Let me destroy some ground here so that it's not clipping. And absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely, we will bring this forward a little bit more. Because I want to do something weird. All this will be going away anyway in the future, but still. Cool. Alright. We have enough room now to do this. I'm just going to take this car here, click on it, coupler set to shunting mode. What that means now is when I go into here, and I reduce the brake, and I tell it to back up, let's pick up some speed. And now we're gonna brake hard. But what happened is... Oh, did it not do that? I got it all excited. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, well, if this works how it's supposed to and how it did in the test that I did the other day, which suddenly seems to not matter at all and not work. Yeah, it did. It worked. It just wasn't working the other way. Weird. As you can see, I have now uncoupled my train from the rest. Just these two cars here. Now, I'm going to pull them forward a little bit more so we can show off the switch in action. Just got to pull up a little bit more. And there we are, we're past the switch. So, as you can see, I have a normal Minecraft switch right here. It works on redstone, so if you are very good with manipulating redstone wires and stuff, you could probably automate this so that it's in a tower or something. Trust me, there are multiple ways you could do this, and I really want to someday. But for right now, just going to flip a switch, and boom, now the track is switched. So, just going to back up the train. Alright, gonna remove some of the brake so you can speed up a bit more. And as you can see, we're now going by on the other side. Hello to our train, hi to the rest. Alright. Yep. And as you can see, the switch is still there. It's still switched. It shows you that the track is going to the right. It's supposed to, when you do this, also move that track, but I don't know why it doesn't. I guess it's something to do with the mod still being in early testing and stuff. But before we dig too much into anything else, the bridge there I'm thinking of doing over here, by the way, I'm thinking of doing a similar style to that over there, so I might actually go ahead and do that again off screen. That way we don't have to do that entirely. But there are going to be future bridges that I plan to do a bit differently. I want to do them a bit more kind of old school style, if you will. Not old school style, that's not how to do it. Essentially more wood pylon. Okay, weather. We'll probably end up doing those tests and showing you how to build those back here. I will probably actually do that very briefly in like a second or two. And in the future episodes, we'll work on building like tunnels and like making stuff like that. Because as time goes, this is going to be an entirely entire railroad that I'm going to build and show you guys, so you guys, if you want, have your own ideas on how to do this when you drop into the Immersive Railroading mod. Like I said, I've downloaded a whole bunch of resource packs, which is what allows me to have more models and stuff. I actually want to check something right now because we are on a north-south heading. I will warn you, with shaders, you will sometimes get weird effects. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone. So you may have noticed in the last video and at the beginning of this video, there's like a weird lighting effect where it kind of made like the locomotive like shake a bit. That's because we were going east-west. For some reason, east-west makes the shaders glitch out, but going north-south, perfectly fine. Don't know what it is. That's kind of weird, but I can't anything be done about it. So we're gonna quickly pull this locomotive forward so we can get back on with the rest of the train, and I'll also generate some other stuff in to kind of show you more. All right. Three, 2, 1, stop. Cool. So now to reconnect our train, all we have to do is click on the back here and turn that into normal coupler mode. And click on here. This is a shift right click to change the coupler mode. It's with the coupling hook, which is right here in the Immersive Railroading tab. Alright, now we have our locomotive. Just going to quickly back on up, couple back into our train, and let's take it back all the way to that bridge that I said we were going to quickly touch on, because I can show you very quickly what I'm talking about with another bridge design that you can also do for wood bridges. And that's how we're going to end up this video. Steam streams for me go about an hour and a half, so for those of you who end up coming by, hi, hour and a half, lots of fun. You get to learn a lot of stuff, and you know, if you like trains, if you like transportation, if you like infrastructure, I might have some stuff for that actually. I'm planning to do a lot of videos about normal Minecraft infrastructure and just kind of dance around with that. Yes, I could do this all in a pre-recorded video, but the reason I'm doing a stream is because it kind of is more of an ease, relaxing moment of just being able to sit here, talk, play the game, and just work things out. And I won't lie, the sun setting as we're heading towards the end of the video is kind of a nice little end. Ah. It looks so pretty. Check in. Normally, this is the back of the train. Right now, it's the front. Huh, look at that caboose. I can't be serious. I do want to build stations at these towns. I do want to do more. There is so much more I can do now with this mod. There are monorails. There are subways. I actually just seen tram track in one of the recent resource packs that I grabbed. So there's more than just trains in it. There's a lot of rail-based stuff we can have fun with. Alright. And now, to kind of give us some light, here's where we're going to be working. This is a little bit more of a valley here. It's nothing too big. It's nothing that we need something like over there. You just need something small and short. I did some tests with this as well in a side world to kind of get an idea for it. And I found that while spruce works great for railings, dark oak and oak make for really good supports. So we're just going to do like this. It's a very small one. It's very simple. You could do it more elaborate if you wanted, but this is a very small bridge area. I don't think there's no need for a walkway here. No need for a walkway. No need for a... That's a sentence that I don't like. I do not like what I just said. Note to self, do not enjoy that sentence. Do not enjoy it at all. Normally, I actually tend to do this in, Nope. Yep, I thought so. Remember when I said that if you do something, you might have to live with it with these, Builder's Wand? Yeah, I just did that. It's okay. It's nothing too intense. There we are. And as you can see now, it's a small wooden trestle. That's all it is. It's a small wooden trestle. For embankments like this, like say you want to have a bit of dirt right before you do a trestle like this, I would definitely suggest filling out the dirt as much as possible like this. Yeah, there we are. And as you can see from the forest floor, it looks wonderful. That it's not the most prettiest bridge, but it's pretty good. It actually looks pretty nice. I can definitely tell I've been talking for an hour and a half nonstop, because my throat just told me no. So next time what you're probably going to see is I'm probably going to be working on the tunnels. Not only am I going to be working on tunnels, I'm also going to be working on essentially creating walls along here so that this is not just a flat surface, so that it has a bit of depth and kind of looks like we've pushed the dirt back so that the track could be here. I have ideas for doing both of that. I definitely plan to do it in my next stream, whenever that is. As you all know, my streams here get archived and are kept up under the stream archives. And yeah, I'm hoping you all enjoyed this. I hope you all learned something. Maybe you have your own cool ideas on how to build bridges. I'm just going to quickly do another swing by the bridge here that we built earlier. Get rid of the HUD. And just, yeah. This is what we built during this video. This is the type of thing that we've done. This is the type of thing that, you know, takes a little bit more planning and forethought than normally you'd think, but it works out pretty well in the long run. Alright. I did say I wanted to show off one more thing before we fully left. I wanted to show off a little bit of the other mods. Not mods, the other rolling stock I downloaded. So we're going to do a very quick kind of run through with some of it. Mostly the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you the various different styles of things. I've shown you mostly old Steam Age stuff, so I'm going to show you some modern day as well as some unique other areas. As you can see, I'm pulling out various different things right now. Okay. And we'll get back to those soon. Everyone who can make, people can make their own resource packs for this. There's no actual like decision on how things are supposed to look. It's up to you to make something that fits your own style. as long as it doesn't, you know, break Minecraft. That's all people care about. So the first thing I'm bringing up here is something called the Amfleet Cafe. This is one of the resource packs that I've downloaded. It actually adds in these Amtrak-like cars. As you can see, you can walk around inside it. It has these wonderful like little seating areas and stuff. It does have a bit of these. You will find when you ride around the train cars, there was supposed to be glitches where it would disappear if you look a certain way. But yeah, another one adds in the superliners from the other type of Amtrak train. These are more for the long distance in the United States. Still kind of cool. I just wish it wouldn't disappear so much. Supposedly that has been worked on in an upcoming update for Immersive Railroading, but for now, yeah. And then we have Matsuri's pack. This guy, I've shown off his stuff before in the past on a stream, but it's all supposed to be Minecraft styled. So it has like these Minecraft styled wheels, and it's a lot more blocky. I also think a lot of his stuff looks very Russian, but also very Half-Life. So you can definitely see where Half-Life got their inspiration for their rolling stock and their world from a lot of this. It's definitely got an Eastern European feel, and it's definitely something that's different than what you'll see in the rest of the pack. Now, what else do I have here? Oh, sure. So, also you may notice that there's some new track that I have. But what I'm actually wanting to show off, it's under... Gotta get through all these. So, give me a second. Just gotta swipe left. Oh, no, I passed it. Oh, well, now I have to go do it again. Spin right round. Low poly, high poly, dark oak, birch, jungle, acacia, and this should be it. There we are. I'm gonna do it for 30 blocks. That should be enough. I forgot to turn that off. I kind of wish Immersive Railroading had an oops button to reset mistakes like that. That'd be kind of nice, an oops button to just go, I did not mean to place that track. I did not mean to do that at all. Okay, let's try that again, but without the dirt. There we are. Have a nice little monorail beam there. Now we want the locomotive. Let's do this one, and we're gonna go in here and we're gonna grab boom and boom. So. Whoops. Alright. Step back a little bit. There we are. And as you can see, you now have the Walt Disney World monorail. Congratulations. It's a small world after all. But this mod creator actually went out and said, you know what? I like that, but let's do more. So they actually went out and created something that's a bit more fictional. But they said, what if these monorails actually took off in the main world? What if they had freight versions? Uh-oh. Oh no! I got myself stuck. Weird. Okay. Cool. Can I do it without getting stuck? There we go. There's a fluid, it's a tank car essentially. And we're gonna try and put this other one down here. Doesn't look so well on the track, but this would be what a freight car one looks like. And when you load it up with stuff is when it gets the crate in it. See? And now we have freight monorails mixed with passenger. This is something that does not exist in our world like this. But, you know, it's cool that someone was definitely thinking outside the box. Also, it shows you, if you've never known how these monorails work, there are big wheels underneath them. It's essentially a car that flies on a single track. Alright. There we go. Just going to quickly throw these all away, and you know, that's pretty much what I wanted to show off today. We've built some bridges, we've seen some tunnels, seen some monorails in the future potential videos, and you know, we did a lot. There's a heart and soul moving moment, you know. So, just gonna bump you out of Minecraft and just smile at you. Thank you to everyone who's been watching, and to anyone who has any comments or thoughts or suggestions on different ways to build bridges. The comments are open and available for you to put your own ideas in. Who knows? I might have more that I will share later on. Who knows? I have some large bridges that I've always wanted to build. I've had some tunnels that I need to build. There's some other things I need to build. So anyway, once again, I just want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night, day, time. Depends on where you are. You know how it is. See you guys.